welcome to our triple header here at Academy USA, home of the AABA Prime Basketball League. This is your commentators, Rich Lemoyne, alongside Ben Burke. Ben, great to have you with us.
Thanks for being here. It's all good. Let's do this.
Let's get this going. Our matchup between the two teams, Academy USA and Artsakh Basketball Club. And Warren Helliger is the man to look at for today's game, alongside the league overall. Fall 2022 MVP. He scored 24, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists in the first game against Arabuni, a blowout for the ages. Here, as you can see, the highlights against Arabuni Basketball Club. Academy USA is coached by Sako Balian, an esteemed coach with basketball experience going back decades. Ben, today's matchup, something to look at, is Roman Davis and Warren Helliger for Academy USA and Roman Davis for Artsakh Basketball Club.
And don't forget about Dane Johnson, our big man getting the jump ball here for Academy USA. Brings a lot of size and athleticism to the table. Jumper looks really smooth as well. This is going to be a good game, good matchup. A lot of talent on both teams. We'll see how this one plays out, Rich.
Today's game is brought to you by Academy USA. Academy USA 3 NBA regulation-sized courts here in Glendale, California. As the tip-off is in favor for Academy USA, bringing up is Harut Nazarian off to Helliger. Helliger has Johnson to his right, but takes it himself, and it's good, and one basket's good.
And that's a good start for Warren. You're going to have to watch out for him attacking the lane today. If they don't step up on defense, he's going to have his way with them.
For those of you just joining us in our triple header, the first game ended in a win result for Armenians over the newly formed AABA Basketball Club, still trying to find their way. Now they're a 0-2 record. In the second match, it was a very close one, nail-biter to the very end, as Aragats found itself on the losing end against Avon by 1 point.
You have to worry that size could be a problem for Artsakh today. It looks like they're going to give up a lot of room in the middle. They're going to have to do some good boxing out. They're going to have to really get in there, use their bodies, and try to muscle the rebounds today, because it doesn't look like they have the size right now.
As Lucirari misses the other way, Academy USA on the other end, correctly said, Ben, the advantage in size is going to benefit Academy USA here, as Johnson goes for the three, no good. And
we're already seeing an offensive rebound here, and now it's coming back the other way.
Abramian with the ball. Up he goes.
There's another board controlled by Academy, and we've got an injury timeout beneath the basket. Nazarian
getting slow to get up. Aragat Abramian helping him out, making sure he's okay. Great sportsmanship here at AABA Prime League.
Looks like incidental contact, nothing malicious. If this is the NBA, he might have gotten tossed, but this is Pro-Am basketball today. We're not doing an NBA game.
You're absolutely right, Ben. Kashishian off to Helliger. Helliger has Abramian on him, great defender, former Armenian national team member, and former Kazakhstan Professional League member. Off to Kashishian, the former Crescenta Valley High. And a shot clock violation, great defense by the Artsakh.
That's good smothering defense, not giving him a lot of room to shake and bake right there.
As Abramian receives it from Breeze. Breeze wants it back. Breeze goes up. No good. Tries one more time. Gets a rebound and put back.
That's a quick jump on the putback. Good energy there. That's going to have to maintain throughout the entire game here.
Nazarian guarded by Breeze. Abgarian guarded by Lucirarian. Off to Johnson. Johnson takes it. No good. Rebound Lucirarian. Abramian, a little bump, doesn't stop him, passes it to Breeze. Abramian, Lucirarian cuts, Yatanikian receives. Lots of contact, no foul. Breeze, pump fake, and it's good. Breeze is having a great game so far, something that he was struggling with last game, but he's one of the players to watch out for in this league, Ben.
And that's a nice pull-up jumper, just taking the baseline mid-range, what the defense gives you, take that all day. And there's Warren back in the lane.
Abramian almost passes it to Nazarian, but Breeze able to handle. Screen by Yetanikian. Breeze has it. Lucirarian cutting, takes it, but blocked, and out it goes. So, Ben, one thing about the AABA is that any team can beat any team at any time, really. So this game, it might seem that Academy USA kind of has the size and advantage, but realistically, I've seen teams come back, and as Abramian is able to score there, I've seen teams just, be able to handle their business on their own terms.
Well, a lot of it's about heart, seeing how the team comes together and really gels. How many games are in the season?
We have 28 games in total, but each team depends on what group they're in.
That depends. That gives you a lot of time to really get some cohesiveness with any one unit. There's a jumper, short once more.
Johnson still trying to find his rhythm on the shot. For those that haven't been to Academy USA here in Glendale, the gym is very cold, so the players are getting still pretty used to their touch with the ball.
That's right, Richard. I am wearing 2 layers right now.
Davis. Helliger receives the rebound. Helliger takes it all the way, what he's best at. Roman Davis boxing him out, but no opportunity for a rebound there. Helliger able to make it.
Warren Helliger is living in the lane right now. They're going to have to put a body on him.
Yetanikian with the 3. One of the players that was not on the roster just as of 3 days ago. He's brought back to Artsakh Basketball Club. Coach Avo Melkonian needed Yetanikian's presence, and it's seen there as Abgarian able to score down low.
And that was a sweet lefty stroke from the corner, looking like Ginobili.
Yetanikian.
The lane, takes it once more. This one's short, not the same result as the first time.
Helliger down the lane against Davis, and it's good with the left hand, the former Burroughs High School alumni.
That is a very nice Euro step going towards the left side.
Yetanikian sets the screen for Breeze. Breeze finds space over to Lusararian. He's going to take the 3. And friendly bounce, not so friendly this time. Kashishian off to Nazarian. Nazarian takes it to the middle. He's going to take it. Ooh, in and out like the fast food restaurant. Johnson with the rebound. No good.
Just looked a little bit rushed on that. If he took the time to gather himself, you think he'd have a pretty nice layup right there. Instead, he went one hand trying to go for the tip. Maybe trying to collect would have gotten that bucket.
Precisely, Ben, as Lusararian's going to take it out for Artsakh. Artsakh coming off a win from last week against the newly formed AABA Basketball Club. AABA's going to have to figure it out as they're 0-2 now in league. And Abramian, guarded by Nazarian, trying to force him left. He takes him right, then back to left, shifts it around. He goes up. No good. Johnson with the rebound. Helliger. Helliger has Bali into his right. Nazarian to his left, chooses Johnson behind him. Great pass to Nazarian. Nazarian's going to take it. And it's good. A 3-pointer for Nazarian, who scored 4 3-pointers in the last match from that exact spot.
And that's just a nice extra pass. The unselfishness there, the setup, his teammate, even though he probably could have settled for the jumper himself, gets a wide open look in the corner. And we have a timeout here on the floor. Dead ball.
And next Saturday, as we enter his timeout, might as well take care of business here. Next Saturday, our schedule is the Vaughan Basketball Club versus Avon Basketball Club. Starts at 12:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. For those watching internationally, that is Los Angeles time. Next match is Harazdan versus Aragat. Harazdan, the favorite, or by many, according to many, the favorite to win it all this year. Harazdan versus Aragat will be at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And the last match of next week will be against Armenians and Arabuni at 4:15 p.m. Now, Ben.
We're back from our sponsored break.
Ben, I have a question for you. What are you seeing so far? What's going to dictate the real win here?
Well, I'm seeing a lot of easy shots in transition right now for Academy USA, especially from Warren leading the break here. If we don't get somebody slowing down Warren, putting a body on him in transition, and also another important thing is to keep Dane Johnson off of the offensive glass. That's what it's going to come down to, is effort on the defensive end and getting back in transition.
Roman Davis already opens up his scoring stat line for today. Roman Davis, the former Cal Berkeley forward and former Albanian Professional League forward as well, coming off a season overseas.
Artsakh might have gotten away with a foul on the other end, and they take it back for a 4-point turnaround for that easy layup.
Davis able to get his second opportunity at the bucket and does not miss that opportunity as Balian passes a low to Abgarian. Dangerous pass. A Brahmian, beautiful pass to Lusararian. He's going to take it all the way. It's good.
Good job using his body to shield him off in transition there, and that's a very easy uncontested layup.
Helliger, the former MVP of last season, passes it to Abgarian. Miss layup. Abgarian replacing the Rafi Jivalagian of last season.
Pull up. Jimmer. Nope.
Balian's going to slow it down. The second all-time scorer for Pilibos High School. His brother broke that record this year. Miramanian with the ball. Off to Helliger. Has Balian. Thinks about it. Takes him all the way instead. Is he going to make it? It's good.
That's a nice finish. Good scoop.
Kevork Balian, one of the two sons of Sako Balian, both lethal from the scoring opportunities, whether it's on the left or the right-hand side, as Abramian has it, guarded by Nazari. Breeze, working a two-man game with Roman Davis.
That's a deep three.
Breeze letting us know that it's easy breezy for him, the former Cypress College guard and former guard in the Armenian A-League over in the South Caucasus. Helliger pestered by the defense of Abramian, but he just yelled, "I'm so tough," and frankly, I agree with him.
Tried the step through, it was taken away, but the back shoulder fade right there off the spin move in the lane, that'll get it. Here's an assist. That's 4 quick points for Academy USA.
Nazarian able to get a quick 2. Usually we're used to him shooting 3s, but, you know, he's doing quite well today. As Lusararian, he's going to take it. No good. Rebound Breeze, but loose ball. Breeze wanted a foul there. He didn't get it, as we're going to get substitutions. Checking in for Academy USA is number 30, Dane Johnson, along with Sarkis Galagian. Checking in for Artsakh Basketball Club is Eric Tarosian and Nima Payaro for Aaron Breeze and Yetanikian. Artsakh coached by Avo Melkonian, known for his LA Storm Basketball Academy, along with GM Gary Aslanian on the bench. Miramanian with the 3. That's what he's known for. Last game, he was able to knock down at least 3 of those.
Well, it's a good stroke from the corner. I think that is already his second three-pointer made tonight.
Davis has it on the right-hand side. He's a lefty, but doesn't matter for him. Offensive foul called against the Artsakh Basketball Club's newly arrived Nima Payaro.
He put his face right into the shoulder there, taking the contact. Really took one for the team on that.
You'll love to see it. Helliger, guarded by Davis this time around. Something Helliger is used to. They work out together with Coach V. Eskijian, the gold medalist for Lebanon. Balian has Johnson. They're going to need to space it out for that to work. Guarded by Abramian is Miramanian. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. They're going to have to get something going. And a shot clock violation. Another great defensive effort in the second shot clock violation for Academy USA.
We saw Academy USA somewhat stagnate on their off-ball movement on that play, and ultimately they weren't able to get anything going off the dribble. They're going to have to keep on moving when the ball's not in their hands if they want to get some easy looks.
I agree, Ben. And Piaro has it there. Another person that works out frequently here at Academy USA. He's going to take it this time. No good. What I love about Nima Payaro, for those that don't know, he started learning basketball when he was 21, mind you. He learned in college during intramural games. So this is quite a sight to see for him to really take basketball to the next level.
That's very interesting, and it's not an easy sport to pick up later in life, but it looks like he's got the athleticism, the size. Does he have that dog in him, Richard?
Yeah, I think he does.
Okay, then. We'll see tonight.
As Davis able to get his third opportunity in. Davis is feeling it. Coming off a great season over in Albania. Balian has it. He's going to take it. Could have been a travel from this look, but hey, I'm not wearing the referee suit today.
Hesitated just for a moment on that pass, and it was too late by the time he got it off.
Davis, no good from the 3, something he is able to knock down. Galagian, the LMU student, to Balian.
Smartly pulls it out, trying to get the last shot. They're only going to have about 5 seconds if they want the shot clock all the way down here. It looks like he had a nice, clean look in the corner, their best shooter, and he decided to make the smart, unselfish play, add some points on the board without giving Artsakh a chance to.
And scores 23-20 with less than 8 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
And that foul on the ground is going to reset the shot clock. Now it looks like Academy USA will get the last shot of this quarter.
Smart move by Artsakh to stop the ball there. If you're Academy USA, you're going to want to have to make it this. Miramanian! And one play.
Big hands one with the left-handed finish.
4 seconds remaining in the first quarter, is able to push this lead to 25-20.
A high-scoring game so far.
That's something AABA Pro-Am has been known for, the high-scoring games. Last week we had a team reach 125 points, Ben. It's getting bigger. This league is getting bigger, and we love to see it.
Closing out quarters is going to be important for whoever wins this game today. And here's one last chance at a bucket. A nice, clean block to end the quarter.
And Johnson able to close out that opportunity. We're now headed to our first commercial break after the first quarter. We'll be back with more.
I mean, what's important for this upcoming season is just Gary being consistent and getting a chance to show what he can do and be on the court, and all this hard work to pay off from where he started last year and kind of just keep evolving to where it's going. As we talk about, G, it's about getting 1% better every day. I think that's what you need to just focus on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And we're back here at Academy USA, home of the AABA Pro-Am League. Scores 25-20 at the end of the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter. The leading scorers so far after one quarter of action, we have Warren Helliger with 11 points, 3 rebounds already. And for Artsakh Basketball Club, it's been Aaron Breeze with 7 points and Roman Davis with 6.
Look for the offensive fireworks to continue here unless somebody's going to put a body on Warren Helliger in the lane, because that's where he has been living.
On your screen, you recently just saw Artsakh Basketball Club's highlights over the win of Armenian Basketball Club. As we're now ready for second quarter action. Lusararian guarded by Kashishin. Down screen set on both sides for Artsakh. Piaro's open. He wants it. Going to go over Dane Johnson, who is 7 foot tall with a wingspan of 7'3". So I don't know if that shot's going to be available all the time.
Nope, it was right off the defender's fingertips there. And here's Helliger again with the layup.
And one count the basket for Warren Helliger, his 13th point for tonight.
Someone tells me he's just warming up, Richard.
Oh, yes, he's just warming up. That's something we're all pretty used to here at the AABA Pro-Am League, winning a championship with the undefeated Armenians last season, moved over to Academy USA for a challenge.
Is that right? And here's an easy, misses the free throw. Not used to seeing him miss much today.
Breeze over to Abramian. Abramian thinks about it, waits for Tarosian to arrive, the newly checked-in player, as Tarosian knocks down the 3. Hey, Ben, right before the game started, Avo Melkonian told me, he said, hey, that Eric Tarosian guy, he's my guy, watch him. And I'm already watching him. I like what I see.
The outside shot looks good so far, and as long as he keeps on getting clean looks, expect him to keep on knocking him down. And who else but Warren Helliger with the pull-up jumper in the lane.
Helliger, one of the players that reminds me of one of the lost arts, the mid-range jumper. The mid-range jumper is so crucial for players that often forget about it in a life where the three-pointer has increased in its capacity. As Breeze off to Abramian. Rebound Miramanian off to Kashishian.
Back to the go-to guy.
Helliger guarded by Piaro. Off to Johnson. Johnson's going to shoot. No good once more. Johnson still trying to find his touch, and the ball is going to favor Artsakh Basketball Club.
And Johnson has now taken 3 3-pointers, each one of them falling short.
For those interested in all the statistics, make sure to visit www.aba.team. And a timeout called by a frustrated Sako Balian. We're now going to head to a commercial timeout. We'll be back with more in the second quarter.
17. Mixanorit does not. I'm missing it.
I am agreeing.
Hi, my name is Razmik. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Armenian village. I'm a graduate of Co-op's Theater Club. I'm a student at the French College in Armenia, and my biggest achievement is the growth I had in the last couple of years, both mentally and physically. Co-op inspired me to make my dreams come true. I used to be shy, I wasn't active in social life, but the Theater Club gave me confidence and strong communication skills. Co-op education programs are very important because they help so many people from so many different places to discover themselves.
We're back here in the second quarter here at Glendale, California, Academy USA Center, home of the AABA Pro-Am League. It's been all Warren Helliger for Academy USA with 15 points. Next up is Vartan Miramanian with 5 points, and Kevork Balian with 2, and Harut Nazarian with 5. Ben, what have you seen so far that you really love?
Warren Helliger. Warren Helliger. He's been everywhere, especially in the paint. Academy USA is going to have to start charging him rent if he stays in the key any longer.
Oh, man, scarce already enough. But here's Kevork Balian, goes up and gets his 4th point for today.
That's a nice pull-up jumper.
He is 2 for 2 from the field goals, as Abramian has the ball on the right-hand side to Piaro, off the breeze, cross-court pass, screen set by Lusararian. Opens up, he's open, but Kashishian saves the lane. Tarosian almost slips to Lusararian.
Shot clock down here. It's going to be one-on-one, stripped, back the other way.
Kashishian has Miramanian to his right, but he's going to pass it, go up for it, as Johnson's going to go up. No good, and it's in on the second try. Coach Sako Balian was asking for a foul, but not going to get it.
And there's the size we were talking about again. Not easy keeping this team off the boards.
As Abramian fakes it, goes up. It's good for Aragat Abramian, the former guard for the Armenian national team.
Good job leaning into the defender to create space on the baseline at that turnaround.
Aragat Abramian, one of the players that played JUCO first, then went on to a private school. Helliger, guarded by Piaro. Kashishian with it, passes to Johnson. He's going to go up. It's good.
There's a huge mismatch in the post. I think he's probably got a solid, 10 inches height difference on that?
At least. Abramian's going to try it out. The last game's player of the game was Abramian with 27 points and many rebounds, as Helliger, guarded by Abramian. Abramian all over him. Balian. No good.
Back the other way. Here's Artsakh. Oh, I heard a slap, but I didn't hear a whistle. They're going to let it continue.
Lots of contact there, but Helliger on the left-hand side, guarded by Tarosian. Tarosian's going to get foul, and no good. Was the foul on the floor?
They're going to call that on the grounds. There's going to be no shots, no continuation on that play. Ball's going out of bounds.
Interesting call.
I think they didn't want to give him a swing through on that baby hook. Instead, they're going to make them earn it on this possession here in the half-court set. Interestingly, I think that Academy USA has really dominated the time of possession today. Artsakh coming the other way has been taking a lot of quick shots, like a 7-second or less offense. And then we've been seeing ball control basketball from Academy USA, running things in the half-court set. A lot of post-ups, a lot of drives in the lane. And that's going to hurt if Artsakh can't make a high percentage of their shots.
Roman Davis with the ball. He's going to let it launch off the bank. No good. Bank's closed. It's a Saturday. Miramanian has Nazarian to his right. Chooses Kashishian. Abgarian.
Good steal.
Thought he got fouled, but Roman Davis got all ball there. And a lot of hectic activity there. Has to be a foul called or an out of bounds. I'm not sure exactly. Waiting on the referee's call there.
Well, he wanted the sideline drive, which was taken away. There's a lot of contact with him blocking it off there. I think he ran out of real estate, but he's getting the foul call anyways. Maybe if he took that square in the chest and gave a little acting job, he might have gotten the whistle going the other way for a charge.
As we're taking a moment to take care of the wet spot on the court, thanks to Chris Sarkisian, the former manager of the Santa Clara University team up in the Bay Area, making sure everything's okay and squared away. Next week's calendar looks like this. Saturday, we have on March 11th, Van versus Avan, Harazdan versus Aragats, Armens versus Arabuni, and make sure to check in with the high school teams also that will have a game at 1:30 o'clock. This is all Pacific Standard Time for those. Make sure to tap in. Visit our Instagram page, AABA.league. That's AABA.league. As we're back in action, Roman Davis is going to take it out for Aaron Breeze, guarded by Miramanian, who has came up on a hot streak lately. Breeze is going to take it. It's good.
Friendly bounce.
Aaron Breeze, the former guard for Devine in Armenia, the professional club playing in Armenia A-League. And Breeze is someone that has been, kind of felt like he had a chip on his shoulder. Didn't necessarily get an award last year on the All-League Awards, but I think he definitely deserved something.
Well, he's playing like it today. Aaron Breeze is the leading scorer here for Artsakh on the day, and he stayed aggressive from the very tip-off. If he keeps that up, he's going to keep them in the ball game at least.
Davis sets a good screen against Breeze. The miscommunication there by Academy USA will have to be cleaned up in order to avoid a situation like that again. As Nazarian passes it to Helliger, he's going to go up. No good. Rebound to Rosian. Off to Davis. Davis is going to dribble it down the middle. Gets fouled. And 2 shots coming Roman Davis's way with the foul on Andrew Abgarian.
A lot of contacts there. Their refs have been letting them play today, but you got to stop the game on that one.
And that is Abgarian's, if I'm not mistaken, first personal.
There have not been a lot of fouls for either team thus far. Only 2 fouls, 3 fouls total for both teams combined. We are really seeing the refs let these teams play. Hopefully everything stays sportsmanlike.
And both ways as well. I always say as long as the referees keep it fair and simple, it's going to be quite simple of a result.
Absolutely. And thus far, it looks like everybody's still in good spirits. The game's not getting too chippy. I say let them have at it.
Precisely. As Roman Davis able to knock that down. Nazarian's going to have it on the right-hand side. We're now coming in on 4.5 minutes left in the half. Make sure to not go anywhere where it's going to be the halftime report brought to you by ArmenianSniper.com. As Abgarian able to get the ball off to Nazarian. He's going to shoot it, but didn't allow him to land, and therefore 3 free throws coming in favor of Nazarian, and the foul was on Eric Tarosian.
Got to give him room to land. Got to protect those ankles. We're going to get 3 shots because of that.
Tarosian, that was his first personal, I believe. Excuse me, second personal. As Nazarian is shooting from the line. And for those of you unaware with our high school division is including 3 elite AAU programs. One is Rebels Elite, the other is All for One, and the third is Big Guard University, coached by the NBA trainer himself, Olin Simplis, who's known for coaching Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Kevin Durant, and many others.
Gilgeous-Alexander having himself a really nice season this year.
He is. He truly is. And quite frankly, it's been very fun watching him here at Academy USA every summer, getting better at his craft, and also just that confidence getting boosted up. It's great.
He has really put in the work since he left the Clippers and got to the Thunder. Now that he's a marquee player for that franchise, it really shows. Now with the 10-point lead here for Academy USA, this is the largest lead of the game so far.
And the referees having a moment to chat up with the scoreboard table.
Artsakh seeks to close the gap here with only 4 minutes, 21 seconds remaining in the half. They would definitely like to have this game within single digits before we reach break.
As a reminder to all, if you want to check out our statistics and the Gamecast overall, make sure to visit our page, our official page, www.aaba.team. That's www.aaba.team.
That's my homepage, everybody.
Oh,
check it out.
Every morning we wake up, we check that. As Breeze gets it started, referees get it going. 4:15 left in the half. Abramian's going to take it. It's good. The player of the game from the first week is having a hot streak.
That's a nice catch and shoot right there.
Helliger. Oh, got his cookies stolen from him by Abramian. Tarosian right there, able to knock it with his right-hand lay.
And Abramian is in attack mode right now. He's not afraid to shoot, not afraid to push the drive on the other end.
Great take. Roman Davis, great hustle there. As Yetanikian's going to go for it. It's good. Quite the comeback for Artsakh. Scores 41-37 with 3.5 left to go in the half. Abgarian sets the screen for Helliger, chooses the other side. Nazarian guarded by Tarosian. Abgarian wants it down low, guarded by Davis down low. Nazarian, nifty move, but should he have tried it with his left hand? I'm not sure.
That's what I think, a left-handed scoop. He didn't have the angle on the right.
Breeze to Abramian. Roman Davis wants it. He's going to set a screen on Helliger. Abramian going to take it all the way, and that's no good. A rare miss by Abramian.
A very nice move to split that double coming off the screen. You'd love to see him finish that.
Kashishian, one of the lethal shooters in this league, has yet to attempt the three. Nazarian, he's going to shoot it instead. Heard me from here. It's good. Nazarian, already with his second three-pointer in this match, known for that. Last game, he scored at least 4 from the corner.
That's a nice kick out after drawing the multiple defenders in the lane.
Abramian works with the screenplay just like a Euro basketball player does. Yetanikian, beautifully done. The newly added player on the roster. He played for Artsakh Basketball Club last season in the fall, but came back for the second match. Balian misses the three with Tarosian looking to block that.
Richard, you mentioned the lost art at the mid-range jumper, but it looks like Team Artsakh has found it. They've been working that range all game long from 15 to 20 feet.
Oh, yes, precisely. And Academy USA was known to use that, but Artsakh is now taking it instead as Abramian missed his three and a rebound by Tarosian.
From a bit further out this time. He's got it.
Breeze with the three. Breeze having a great game so far with his 13th point of the night. As Helliger is trying to...
Ooh, falls hard, but no whistle.
A lot of chippiness going around as Balian able to knock that down there. Got to make sure that everything is okay, and the referees say play on.
Warren Helliger is hanging on to his elbow. Let's hope that's nothing serious, but something to pay attention to as the game plays out.
Yeah, we really hope the former Berkeley grad is doing well.
That was a hard fall.
As Roman Davis is going to go up again, and that is Abgarian's, I believe, second foul already, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to get some free throws. Substitutions coming Academy USA's way and Artsakh's way from the looks of it. Roman Davis, slow to get up, but he's doing quite well. Quite the tough cookie he is. Want to give a big shout out to our media partners, Fanzia and Miasin, working together to make sure everything is okay. Streams have been great so far, and we want to give them a big thank you to Fanzia and Miasin.
As we close in on the second half here, Richard, what do you like to see from both teams moving forward?
I'd like to see Roman Davis get more active. That's something that I think we really need to focus on because he's playing with great attitude and a big size. But in order to get him going, you got to get him off the pick and roll screen working. As substitutions are coming in for Artsakh, Tyler Lucirarian checks in for Eric Tarosian, and Miramanian and Dane Johnson both check in for Abgarian and Balian. But in terms of Academy USA, go back to your sweet spot. Go back to the paint. You're not going back in there for what reason? I mean, yes, the defense has been quite, in their face, but Helliger needs to find his spacing in the paint once more. And I'm not sure if it's because of Davis's presence or what, but he's getting double teamed and it's imminent. As Abramian with the steal has Breeze on his right. Does he pass it just in time? Breeze is going to take the extra step, and it's a blocking foul on Vartan Miramanian.
And it looked like he got set, but I think he started to fall before there was actually contact there. I think Marcus smarted him a bit and did not get the whistle.
I think that's exactly what happened there, Ben.
You want to take that hard in the chest.
Not fall with your chest.
Exactly, Richard. I think I know what you meant, and that sounds sort of right. Free throw's good. First one. Got one more coming.
For those of you new to Ben Burke, he is the newest member of the commentating team here. We have Anthony Garab, Zando Arzumanian, Rich Almoyan, Sam Alderic, and now we have the newest member, Ben Burke.
I am Ben Burke, and I'm the newest member, and I'm happy to be calling this basketball game. It's good to be back in the gym again, Richard.
Oh, sorry to cut you off there, but Harut Nazarian able to get a shifty move to get him some spacing with a quick turnaround as well. 48-45, less than 40 seconds remaining in the quarter. Dave Johnson sends it to Burbank, California. Wow. Oh, my God. And off the ball goes into Griffith Park. Oh, now we can't cross the freeway. God damn it. Okay.
The length inside is definitely going to make things tough.
Okay.
That's a tough step back, coming back the other way.
Kashishian, Roman Davis wants to know who's guarding him. Yetanikian comes into the picture as there's a 2.5, 3 second shot clock difference from the game clock. As Kashishian is going to try to get one of the last shots, if not the last shots.
Back to ball control basketball for Academy USA. That's when they're at their best today. Ooh,
3
tough
seconds.
Spin.
And
no good from half court.
Lucirarian was there trying to ask for the ball. Breeze took the 3 instead. And we're here at halftime. The Armenian Sniper halftime report will be coming up. Scores 48-45. We'll be back with more from a few words from our sponsors.
I mean, what's important for this upcoming season is just Gary being consistent and getting a chance to show what he can do and be on the court, and all this hard work to pay off from where he started last year and kind of just keep evolving to where it's going. As we talk about, G, it's about getting 1% better every day. I think that's what we need to just focus on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Hello everyone, I am Nare from Armavir's Lernogok village. I've participated in almost all of Co-op's programs. Now I work as a communications manager and I continue judging debates for different organizations. Co-op has taught me how to be open-minded, how to look at things from different perspectives, and how to grow as a person and as a professional. Co-op has made me a dreamer. I catch myself dreaming about my future and my country's future very often, and I've learned that from Co-op. I am forever grateful for the inspiration and support that I've received from Co-op, and I will cherish that forever.
I mean, what's important for this upcoming season is just Gary being consistent and getting a chance to show what he can do and be on the court, and all this hard work to pay off from where he started last year and kind of just keep evolving to where it's going. As we talk about, G, it's about getting 1% better every day. I think that's what we need to just focus on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Professional orientation կարևոր է, որովհետեւ I am Manush from Shenik village. Being from the older generation of Co-op kids, I participated in various programs: healthy lifestyle, English access, professional orientation, and startup incubation. I study international relations at Yerevan State University, and last semester, as an Erasmus Plus student, I studied political science at the University of Messina in Italy. Many soft skills I gained and volunteering experience I had with Co-op programs helped me to reach even Italy, study abroad, and come back again to my village. Co-op motivated me to be the change I want to see in my community. I want to emphasize the importance of English access and professional orientation programs in my life, which helped me to improve my English skills and make a decision to become a diplomat.
back at here, Academy USA Center, home of the AABA Prime League in Glendale, California. Ben, today's matchup for the halftime report is brought to you by Garrett Chervichian's ArmenianSniper.com, and what we're focusing on are the main scorers of this match. Academy USA has Warren Helger with 15, Harut Nazarian with 12, and Kevork Balian with 6. For the Artsakh Basketball Club, you have 15 points from Breeze, a great turnout so far, and Roman Davis with 8, and Avo Yetanikian, the newly added player on the roster, with 7.
And it's really been Helliger for the first quarter and Aaron Breeze for the second quarter. Now that you've seen the gap narrowed from Academy USA's first quarter lead down to a 3-point game, it's really up for anybody to grab here.
Indeed. And what are you looking forward to in the second half here I'm
looking for both teams to make some adjustments here. I would like to see Academy USA do a better job at spreading the ball around and stretching the court to try to open things up for Warren Helliger in the lane. We're seeing a lot of double teams being thrown at him the minute he gets penetration on the defense, and it's making it tough because of a lack of ball movement.
I agree, and let's focus on the foul trouble players. We got Andrew Apkarian with 2, even though not necessarily in foul trouble, but he has 2. Eric Terosian has 3, so he's going to have to be careful there. The last foul was called on Helliger, and this one is fouled by number 20. Kashishian is the recipient of the foul, as Kevork Balian, the son of Sako Balian, checks in for number 20, Apkarian. Davis, guarded by Dane Johnson, tries to pass it out, but the size of Johnson forces it, a missed turnover. Nazarian, blocked by Yetanikian. Yetanikian doing quite a great start, great debut in his first AABA game of the spring 2023 season, as a mislay results in Kashishian passing it to Nazarian. He has Dane Johnson coming up. He's going to lay it up. No good. Johnson goes up with a bang.
And that putback dunk brings me back to what I wanted to talk about for Team Artsakh, because if they're going to come away with this game in the second half, they're going to need to start crashing the boards. They're getting out-rebounded 16 to 24 right now.
As there's a foul on the other way, Dane Johnson was able to poke out the ball from the hands of Roman Davis, and out goes the other way. Kevork Balian shooting 2 free throws for Academy USA. Still figuring out the differences between the rebounds?
Math is hard, Richard. I like basketball, but not math. That's what makes this so difficult.
As Balian goes up for the free throw, no good. Make sure to tune in next week as well. We have the high school division's first game starting off. We wanted to make sure that the CIF playoffs were not underway, and March 11th will be the beginning game between BGU, Big Guard University, and the Rebels Elite Basketball Club. On the other way, Abramian has the ball, has Yetanikian open up flare. No, 5 passes it now. Abramian's going to attempt, but Dane Johnson's presence is there to make sure it does not move forward.
And there's the length with the help defense.
And Nazarian able to take the contact and use it to his advantage, as Nazarian is able to score his 14th point of the ball club. For the ball game.
He was not ready for that pass, but if he were to spin and open himself up after that ball screen, he would have had a nice opportunity to score in the lane.
And another bucket for Nazarian, with his 17th point and his 3rd three-pointer of the match.
That was not a good sequence from Travis Jones, failing to look for the pass and get back on defense, giving up the transition 3. We will be right back with more basketball.
I mean, what's important for this upcoming season is just Gary being consistent and getting a chance to show what he can do and be on the court, and all this hard work to pay off from where he started last year and kind of just keep evolving to where it's going. As we talk about, G, it's about getting 1% better every day. I think that's what we need to just focus on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
back here at Academy USA, home of the AABA Pro-Am League. Artsakh looking to change things up after a three-pointer from Nazarian that forced things to go into a timeout as Balian steals the ball and takes it the other way. Kashishian to Helliger, who has been quiet lately but noisy in the first quarter and able to get another point for him.
That's a tough runner, and when the ball is in his hands right now, everybody seems to be deferring a little bit too much to Warren Helliger. You don't see people moving off ball trying to open up passing opportunities for him or distract Artsakh from crashing on him.
Helliger with the rebound on a missed three-pointer by Davis. Balian's going to go up. Another block, by Yetanikian. Good no call by the referee as Yetanikian is making a stamp on Artsakh's defensive efforts.
And if you want a foul, you need there to be some real contact today, or else you're not going to get a whistle blown.
True, as Johnson tries to go over to Cal Berkeley grad Davis, no good there. Lusararian has Yetanikian, gives it to him. Good poke by Balian in retaliation as Balian's going to find, Helliger's going to find Balian, and Balian goes up. Good assist.
I heard a bit of a slap on that steal, but I don't think that they're going to be blowing the whistle like that today.
Assist by Helliger. Abramian to Yetanikian to Breeze. Breeze goes up. No good. Johnson with the rebound. Finds Nazarian again. Will he go for his 19th point? No
Nice
good.
outlet pass. He's looking for the layup. He's looking for the foul. He's not getting it.
Davis goes the other way.
Another block.
Another block for Dane Johnson, the 7-footer, as Breeze able to make the mid-range jumper. Scores now 60-47 with less than 6.5 left to go in the third quarter. Nazarian, Kashishian, guarded by Breeze, finds an open Helliger. Two-man game between Helliger and Johnson. Johnson flares up, and another bucket by Warren Helliger, who's starting to feel it.
And Dane Johnson is begging his teammates to step up on defense. He's been cleaning up everybody's mess in the paint when they fail to get them on the perimeter.
As Abramian, great pass to Yetanikian to Davis, keeps it alive, and it's good, though Dane Johnson had a touch on that.
Helliger got burnt on the back cut on that one, trying to overplay for the steal. This time, Dane Johnson couldn't clean up the mistake on the defensive end.
Nazarian to Helliger. Helliger thinks about it, passes it instead, finds Balian. Balian's going to take the mid-range. It's good for the second all-time scorer in Peterborough's history. Breeze guarded by Kashishian. Kashishian says he's by himself. He's taking it. Breeze is going to go against the 7-foot Dane Johnson, and it's good.
And that's a nice finish with his strong left hand.
The amount of airtime for Aaron Breeze is phenomenal. He always takes care of business down low, and just love to see him performing today. Helliger, screen by Johnson. Johnson's open, Helliger passes it to him. Air ball by Johnson. Rare air ball there. Off to the corner to Yetanikian, to Lusararian. Roman Davis is going to go up. Lots of contact, and it's and one. Good. Fouls on Dane Johnson.
Surprised they blew the whistle on that one. I've seen more egregious fouls go uncalled today. We'll see if they start tightening up the whistles in the second half.
And what a move by Roman Davis, coming off an impeccable season over in Albania. That was Dane Johnson's first personal foul. Any other time has been a block, basically, but this time it was a foul.
He does, I believe, have 5 blocked shots today.
Wow.
To only 1 foul. That's some good defense in the paint.
Roman Davis at the line, shooting 1. Unable to convert, but rebound by who else? Tyler Lusararian, the rebounding machine for Artsakh. As Yetanikian foots on the line, it's a deep 2 for Avo Yetanikian. Quite the debut game for Yetanikian, Ben.
Gets it back to within single digits.
Sako Balian wants the screen. Good communication by the Artsakh defense. Gonna go through it. Johnson's rolling. And Balian with the and one emphatic play.
That was sort of a slip screen. I didn't see any contact being made with the defender on either screen that he set, but it was enough to open up a little bit of space for his teammate.
Kevork Balian, son of Sako Balian, known for his offensive performances. And you know what? I have to say, the eye test, I wouldn't expect him to be able to go down low and get a bucket with all the contact. But, hey, he does, and that's what he's known for.
Sometimes it's not the size of the dog, Richard.
It's the heart of the dog, right? Is that what it is?
The size of the dog in the fight. It's about the fight and the dog.
Aaron Breeze guarded by Miramanian very well. Breeze, Miramanian got impatient and fouled Breeze on going up.
He over-rotated when he turned his body. Was able to turn back the other way. The baseline is wide open, and now we've got Breeze at the line.
And Aaron Breeze is going to shoot 2. Ooh, in and out it goes. Ben, have you ever had an opportunity to play with the FIBA Molten Ball?
I have never played with the FIBA Molten Ball. I'm a bit too American.
Oh, well.
Unfortunately.
Oftentimes Americans, and funny enough, Americans have quite the tough time adapting to the basketball. The whole purpose why we even use this is for players to get used to it in case they look to go play overseas. As Breeze misses the free throw, but rebound by Nima Payaro. Rebound by Breeze, and Artsakh Basketball Club is all over the rebounding opportunities.
And what is the biggest difference between the ball?
The biggest difference, I would say, is how quickly it slips. It has more lines on it, from my recollection at least. Therefore, when the ball is going up, it's a little bit different, and when you're dribbling it as well. As Helliger finds Miramanian. Miramanian's going to take a step back. Beautifully done. No good. Rebound being fought between Abgarian and Breeze.
Looks like that foul is going to be on the grounds. There will be no free throws coming up here.
Aaron Breeze very slow to get up off of a loose ball opportunity between Abgarian and Breeze. Well, we got to hope he's okay.
Still down. Everybody's quiet here in the gym. Back up.
There we are. We love to see it. Coach Sako Balian of the Academy USA making sure Aaron Breeze is doing quite well, and that's what it's all about, making sure everyone can get home safely, making sure everyone is all right.
And there's Warren Helliger coming over to give him a little hug and make sure he's okay.
And like I've mentioned, these players are quite familiar with each other, practicing with Coach Viken Eskijian at Academy USA. Warren Helliger, Aaron Breeze, all these names work with Eskijian, and great to see them having a brotherly relationship. As Abgarian goes up against Piaro, he's going to try it one more time. It's good.
Breeze has stayed in the game, so we'll see how that contact affects his play for the rest of the day. Hopefully it's nothing serious, nothing to worry about, just a quick stinger.
Tanikian, beautiful pass to Piaro, foul by Abgarian, and Piaro likes what he sees.
And I see Academy USA complaining about the call, but Richard, I heard the slap from over here.
True. I think he was arguing that, hey, call it both ways kind of thing. But they have been calling it both ways, and that's something that the referees can only do so much. But today's scoring leaders are Warren Helliger with 19 points and Harut Nazarian with 17 for Academy USA. And for Artsakh, you have 19 points by Aaron Breeze and 12 by Roman Davis. Nima Payaro able to knock down the free throw and convert on a three-point play. Nazarian guarded by Breeze. Going to take Breeze all the way. Finds Miramanian. Great cut by Miramanian. Two-man game between Nazarian and Miramanian. Looking good out there.
I would have liked to see a second line of defense there.
Yeah, no help defense by Artsakh really killed him there. Breeze, he's going to take it. Ooh, almost in, but no chance. Helliger to Kashishian. Beautiful passing. Missed layup by Kashishian.
And the missed layup is going to keep that one off the highlight reel, Richard.
Foot was on the line for Tarosian. Missed it there. Great hustle by Nazarian. Finds Kashishian as Dane Johnson. And able to fix his missed error of a layup with a made one as we're approaching 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Score 73-58.
We're seeing Academy USA start to run away with this game.
As Lusararian goes up, no good. He's going to try it one more time. Contact by Dane Johnson, and Lusararian will be headed to the line. Less than 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
It looks like the rebounding right now is going to be the key difference if they close out this game well right now. We see Artsakh with 18 rebounds versus 35 for Academy USA, nearly double the amount of rebounds.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you're right. 25 versus 35.
And that can just kill a team, Richard. Do you think it's demoralizing somewhat to see yourself getting out rebounded like that?
Well, you know, oftentimes you really have to go back to the basics. Why are they even getting it? I don't think size ever dictates, really. I think it's more of the players not being in position to close out on their own players. As a substitution for the game, checks in is Balian. Helliger passes it to Miramani and saved by Artsakh Basketball Club. Yetanikian has Tarosian Nima Piaro to his right. Beautiful pass and one. Count the basket for Nima Piaro. Beautiful pass by Yetanikian. He will get the assist, and the foul was on Dane Johnson.
Nice little drop off in the lane right there for the easy look. And going back the other way to Academy USA's possession, you also saw a nice look from Warren Helliger. He looked off his defender like he was going to pass it off to Dane Johnson before kicking to the corner for a missed three.
Indeed. As the score is now only 73-62, Artsakh looking to make a comeback, which is not irregular for the AABA Prime League. We've seen teams come back from a 25-point lead before.
Well, we're going to need somebody to step up from Artsakh, and it looks like that somebody will probably have to be Aaron Breeze today.
Approaching on 1.5 minutes in the third quarter.
Pulls the chair and coming back the other way for what should be a nice layup here.
Beautiful Euro step by Avo Yetanikian, one of the players that we've been talking about. Man, he has now his 11th point of the match.
And a great finish in the lane off the double clutch reverse layup with the right hands on the left side. Who else but Warren Helliger?
Helliger able to get his 21st point of the match, the first player to reach 20 points today. Fairly even scoring from both sides in terms of elite scoring. Helliger with 19, Nazarian with 17, and Balian with 14. And for Artsakh, it's 19 for Aaron Breeze, 12 points for Roman Davis, and 11 for Avo Yetanikian.
Got a wet spot on the court. That's going to take us just a moment to clean up.
Well, Ben, my question for you. How do you like the jerseys?
I like the jerseys.
You know who designed them?
Who designed them, Richard?
Wrapped Clothing. Wrapped Clothing is our official jersey provider of this match, along with my designing skills on the side. But it was a team effort. It was a team effort.
And Wrapped Jerseys is owned by...
Not me. It's not me. It's a great human being called Ara Manassian. As Aaron Breeze curls around, beautiful Euro step. And what a find by Aragad Abramian.
And we love supporting Armenian-owned businesses here at the AABA.
Indeed. Warren Helliger guarded by Lusararian. Off to Miramanian, who's guarded by Tarosian. Tarosian not allowing him to get past him. But Nazarian's going to go up. He thought there was a lot of fouls activities there, but no.
The Oscars is only 8 days away, Richard, but it looks like he won't be winning anything. That really did look like a foul. I don't think there was any acting there. Once again, Breeze is down.
Breeze tough to get up. One of the hustlers and heart of the Artsakh Basketball Club. Galajian thought that it was a leg kick out by Breeze. Breeze thought he didn't let him land. The classic tale of two stories in basketball.
It's the second time in the last 4 minutes Breeze has taken a lot of contact. You hate to see that, and you would really want to see him try to find a way to stay on his feet, to be able to land safely right now. The referees are going to need to clean this game up and tighten up the whistles a little bit if they want to keep everybody in there.
I'm currently looking at, and not to take things away or to change the subject abruptly, but I'm currently looking at Aaron Breeze's shoes. Are those the Gilbert Arenases from the 2012 era?
Are those Gilberts?
Yeah, I think those are the Gilbert Arenases. It's not bad. To match it with your compression shorts, that's insane.
Gilbert Arenas, the old Adidas deal, I believe.
The old Adidas deal, also the Grant High School legend. Not far from here, only a 15-minute drive. Breeze able to knock down the second of the 3 free throws coming his way.
Gilbert Arenas, a big figure in that old Washington Wizards locker room.
Oh, my God. For those of you unaware, Ben Burke is a comedian by practice. All right, now Harun Nazarian coming off on our left-hand side with 30 seconds left in the quarter. 76-69, ball in the hand of Helliger, guarded by Lusararian. Helliger is dancing around Lusararian, tries to find a player in the corner. Sarkis Galajian is there. Balian with 3 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to give it to Miramanian. Is he going to make it? It's good! Miramanian beats the buzzer with 10 seconds left. Can Artsakh Basketball Club retaliate?
That was as clean a look as you could hope for at the end of the shot clock, and here's a good look from Breeze.
He's going to have another opportunity. No good.
Ooh.
And no good. Quite the ending to the third quarter. Only a 10-point difference. Anything can happen in the fourth. We'll be back with more after a few words from our sponsors.
Keep them. Hello everyone. I am Narib from Armavir's Lernogok village. I've participated in almost all of Co-op's programs. Now I work as a communications manager and I continue judging debates for different organizations. Co-op has taught me how to be open-minded, how to look at things from different perspectives, and how to grow as a person and as a professional. Co-op has made me a dreamer. I catch myself dreaming about my future and my country's future very often, and I've learned that from Co-op. I am forever grateful for the inspiration and support that I've received from Co-op, and I will cherish that forever.
I mean, what's important for this upcoming season is just Gary being consistent and getting a chance to show what he can do and be on the court, and all this hard work to pay off from where he started last year and kind of just keep evolving to where it's going. As we talk about, G, it's about getting 1% better every day. I think that's what you need to just focus on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And we're back here in the fourth and final corner of our triple header between Academy USA and Artsakh Basketball Club. Ben, what do you think both teams, in terms of their specific needs, need to close out this game?
Well, that's a good question, Richard, and I think the first thing we're going to need to see is somebody from Academy USA's basketball team to step up on offense, take a bit of the pressure off of Warren Helliger in case Artsakh continues to collapse on him every time he drives to the lane. We're going to need them to make some outside shots on the kickouts, and in terms of Artsakh, it's going to be aggression, it's going to be the fight. They just need to show some heart, really body up in the lane for these rebounds, because they're getting killed on second chance points.
Refs letting them play.
That's a
Lots
good
of
steal.
contact. Miramanian, got to catch the ball before you want to go up with it. As Breeze finds Lusararian. He's going to take it. No good. Rebound Kashishian. Balian coming on his left. Chooses him. Balian wide open. Guarded by Yetanikian now. Good conversations by Artsakh on defense. Kashishian leading them on the point guard weight.
You see the game starting to slow down a little bit, and the intensity is up this quarter so far. A tough step back. He's got it to fall. There's 2 points in the and one from Warren Helliger going back to the line.
Helliger, known for the mid-range jumper. He's just so shifty. His pump fakes all the way down to his dribbling down the lane. Quite the effort from the former MVP of the 2022 season, or shall I say reigning MVP, trying to get one this year as well.
I would compare his game a little bit to a guy like Dwayne Wade, somebody that likes to get into the lane, kick the ball out, finish mid-range jumpers, not a lot of three-point shooting, but instead taking the higher percentage, closer looks.
That's a very good comparison. I would argue that Helliger has kind of that Penny Hardaway ability as well to pass through and just at will. Davis, he's going to go up. Great pass by Aragad Abramian.
And a good job getting that pass over the top of the defense without the length of Dane Johnson in there. They're going to need to take advantage in the lane while they can before he checks back into the game here. This is their opportunity to get some easy points in the paint before their 7-footer comes back.
Ball in, trying to take Davis. Nazarian was found in the sweet spot, but no good. Rebound Davis off to Yetanikian. Yetanikian. Great pass to Lucirarian. Lucirarian goes up, no good. Davis was wide open on the three. He wanted it, but can't blame Lucirarian for taking it.
Puts up his hands in frustration rather than getting back on defense. Let's hope that doesn't come back to burn them.
3-point from the corner, no good. Davis is going to bring up the ball. Nazarian's right behind him. Kashishin's ahead of him. He's going to try to get his way around him, use his size, and it's off the foot of Roman Davis, and out of bounds it goes in the hands of Academy USA.
Good strong hands on the strip.
Subbing in for Academy USA is Dane Johnson for the sharpshooter Harut Nazarian.
And with Johnson out of there, that was a really nice play on defense by Artsakh to manage to excuse me, that was a nice play on defense by Academy USA to strip the ball when it brought it down low. Knock it out of bounds before you have your shot blocker back in the game.
Johnson has it down low, no good. He's going to get up. Davis with the rebound, off to Breeze, and it's a 1-on-3 opportunity. Is he going to go all the way? He takes all of them, and it's good. Aaron Breeze with 25 points now.
That matches Warren Helliger as the game's leading scorer. I think that these two dogs are just going to have to see who can do more for their team in the fourth here.
Almost a steal by Abramian against the Dane Johnson, who had his back towards him.
And
Breeze is going to push.
The quicker extra pass gets them a clean look there, and instead it's Breeze on the other end with the miss. Getting his own board, good hustle. The refs are going to keep the ball with Artsakh here.
And we're going to get substitutions for the two teams. Academy USA, but Harut Nazarian's back into the game for Vartan Miramanian. Excuse me, it was just Academy USA for the substitutions. Abramian, screened by Breeze. Flares out. Abramian has Davis to his right, takes it himself. Off-balance shot, goes in.
Good aggression there, driving towards the hoop. And we've got a timeout on the floor.
And a timeout on the floor by Academy USA. We're going to go with a few words from our sponsors.
I mean, what's important for this upcoming season is just Gary being consistent and getting a chance to show what he can do and be on the court, and all this hard work to pay off from where he started last year and kind of just keep evolving to where it's going. As we talk about, G, it's about getting 1% better every day. I think that's what we need to just focus on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And we're back here at Academy USA Arena, home of the AABA Prime League here in Glendale, California, as Academy USA looks to close this game, but Artsakh Basketball Club just keeps on coming back, Ben. Helliger takes it, no good. Rebound Helliger. He's going to have to pass it, but no, I think he was going up.
And now you see the whistles start coming in with the game getting a little bit tighter towards the end here. You're going to see a lot of stopped clock. And I think whoever wins the battle at the free throw line could ultimately take this game.
Warren Helliger is going to be the one shooting the free throws. Avo Yetanikian pleading his case that there's no free throws coming in.
You'd like to see Artsakh be able to get to the line and knock him down a little bit. Being able to stop the clock, put up free points on the board is going to probably be their best bet at getting back into this game.
These are crucial free throws. I understand why Yetanikian is pleading his case with, both free throws. If they were to go in, it's a 9-point deficit that Artsakh has to face in contrast to a 7-point deficit. That's math, Ben. That's math.
Trying to stretch this lead out. 84 minus 75. This is a 9-point ball game.
Yep, good job. Good job. You're getting there. Abramian has Roman Davis opened up. What a pass that could have been. But Nazarian is able to get it over Roman Davis.
Got away with a little shove there. Love to see it.
Beautiful pass by Balian.
Gets the hook.
Dane Johnson feeling it. Balian is facilitating quite well with the passing. 86 to 75. Less than 6 minutes left to go in the fourth and final quarter of our final triple header match. Great defense by Helliger, able to slap it out of hands. We're going to get ourselves a jump ball. It's going to be in favor of the Artsakh Basketball Club.
And that's good
Excuse
hustle
me,
from both
Academy
teams.
USA Basketball Club. Excuse me, Ben.
That's good hustle from both teams getting on the ground for that loose ball. Whoever wants it more, this game is there for the taking. Ball coming out towards the sidelines.
5:50 left to go in the game. So far, it's been quite the good one. Every single game has been a great one. Make sure to stay tuned on Instagram and follow us on Instagram as well. Follow Instagram. It's AABA.league, where you'll find out all the newest updates in rosters, scores, and schedules.
And how fluid are the rosters, Richard?
Well, each team has the opportunity to add players relatively until March 11th. You can only play in the playoffs if you've played at least 50% of the games. So it gets very specific per player. Excuse me, per team with how many games they've played. Kashishin off the Balian. 3-pointer by Nazarian, no good. Rebound tipped by Roman Davis, and it falls into the hands of Academy USA. Tough break for Artsakh on the hustle play there.
Well, Artsakh is just daring Academy USA to take that corner three. They're throwing a double team at Warren Helliger at the very top of the court here. Seems like every time they touch the ball, he's the main focus on defense. Over the top, too easy there.
7-footer Dane Johnson with the wingspan of 7'2", able to go over the 6'7" Roman Davis. That should give you a good analysis as to how tall Dane Johnson is. And one, count the basket for Tyler Lusararian.
You would have liked to see them throw the ball up over the top while they're fronting in the post, but there was Johnson on the backside. It was smart of them to isolate there on the baseline.
Lusararian coming from a very athletic family of Lusararians, known for baseball and basketball.
An athletic dynasty in Glendale, no doubt.
Love it.
Free throw is good. Back the other way is Academy USA. Here's Helliger at the ball.
Helliger waiting for Johnson. Has Abgarian at the top looking to set a screen. Helliger calls it off, wants it himself.
Watch for the ISO.
Helliger with a beautiful play. Yelling at the commentating board that he's just so tough, and I still agree in the second half. Yetanikian wants the screen from Davis. Davis gives it to him. Another screen coming towards him. Davis opens up. He's going to take it. Good. Deep two for Roman Davis.
He might have been 1 foot in front of the three-point line. Might as well just step back at that point, right, Richard?
Hey, would have lost his rhythm. That's all I have to say. But then again, I'm the one that doesn't really shoot threes, and you are. Dane Johnson's going to try to get the rebound for Helliger. No good. Yetanikian, he's going to take it all the way. Easy left-hand layup. It's good. Scores now 90 to 82.
See them narrowing the gap, getting it back to single digits, but it looks like that has been,
What a
deep
three. What a three-pointer by Harut Nazarian, opening up another point. Opening up on his 20th point of the game.
That was a very smooth stroke from outside.
Nazarian fighting the screen. Excuse me there, Ben. The game's just moving so fast there. Helliger.
Slows it down a bit for you.
Great defense by Abramian on a full court basis. Helger is going to try to let the clock run out, and that is a veteran move from Helger. Wants a screen from Abgarian. Takes him right instead. Shifts Lucerian. No good. Roman Davis is going to hustle for that with Abgarian.
Right now we're seeing Academy USA maintain a lead within a 7 to 12 point range for most of the second half. Artsakh refuses to go away, but if Academy USA can slow down the game and keep getting easy dunks like that, you're going to see them run away here.
Dane Johnson smothers the basket with that one. Avo Melkonian not happy with the play there. And we're headed to a timeout called by Artsakh Basketball Club. We'll be back with more, with a few words from our sponsors.
I mean, what's important for this upcoming season is just Gary being consistent and getting a chance to show what he can do and be on the court, and all this hard work to pay off from where he started last year and kind of just keep evolving to where it's going. As we talk about, G, it's about getting 1% better every day. I think that's what we need to just focus on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And we're back here at Academy USA Arena, home of the AABA Pro-Am League here in Glendale, California, the developmental league for the Armenian national team and professional basketball overseas in the South Caucasus. Next week's schedule is Van versus Avon at 12:15 p.m., Harazdan versus Aragats at 3 p.m., and Armens and Erebuni at 4:15 with their showdown. And hey, all of the times are on Pacific Standard Time for those watching internationally. That means a Los Angeles time. Abramian guarded by Nazarian. Artsakh is going to try one last push to make things competitive. And Dane Johnson there to stop the activity from Aaron Breeze.
And going into that timeout with 3 minutes left, it was a huge dunk from Dane Johnson. Now a huge block again from Dane Johnson. And you're seeing Artsakh's frustration start to show going into that timeout. Coming out with a huge block to open up this last 3 minutes is not really going to help things. They need to gain some composure and find it fast.
As one of the partners here at AABA helping us out with taking care of the floor. It's a team effort here at AABA Pro-Am Basketball League. There is no task too large or too small for any member of our team. I want to give a big shout out to the crew at Miasin, Fanzia, Academy USA, and the AABA Pro-Am League in itself. And now we're good to go. We're ready for the last 2:50 remaining in the game. Roman Davis sizes up Dane Johnson. He's going to try to go up. No foul called. Tip. A very hard fought effort there between Miramanian and Breeze. Breeze is very slow to get up. I saw the knee-to-knee action here. First row, and man, that was tough.
You believe that was Charlie Horse?
I think it was. He's been getting beat up left and right.
He really has. That is the third time we've seen him laying down on the ground in pain, and it looks like he's going to shake it off, get back out there, and finish out this game.
95-82, 2:40 remaining here for the rest of the game. A potential double team on Nazarian, but Nazarian takes it. Has Miramani in the corner and tipped away by Yetanikian with 16 left on the shot clock.
Moving a little bit too fast off of the full court press there. You'd like to just see them get the ball past half court and slow things down to get this game clock running down. Instead, they're forcing a pass to the corner with 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Just keep the ball under control, play at your own pace.
Poorly passed by Academy USA, giving another opportunity for Artsakh to come back. Ooh. Roman Davis, he's going to take it all the way. It's good.
And the ball got stuck on his hip there. Everybody wanted a carryover on that call, but it looks like he got away with it.
Got another wet spot on the floor here at Academy USA. Cold weather mixed with the hot activity of the players. It's quite reducive for the teams.
2 minutes, 15 seconds here. An 11-point ball game.
Ben, so question of the day. Who do you think is getting the player of the game, the Writing Tutor Player of the Game award?
Well, barring any huge changes in the momentum of this basketball game, I think it's got to be Warren Helliger with an efficient 29 points on 60% shooting. You could make a case for Aaron Breeze, who has been playing through pain. 14 rebounds to go along with his 25 points. However, I think you got to give the player of the game to the team that's going to end up with the win. I don't want to speculate here, but as of right now, that's looking like Warren Helliger.
Indeed. I think he's been the decisive factor here as Roman Davis is going to attempt the three. It's good, keeping them alive with a 10-point difference, 1:45 remaining in the game.
You also have to shout out Dane Johnson today for his stellar defense.
Oh, yes, 100%. Oh, beautiful play by Nazarian, blocked by Roman Davis. And another opportunity for Yetanikian. Finds Abramian. He's going to take the three. No good.
Good closeout from Johnson there, and that's a missed three. It seems like he has altered or blocked a good amount of the shots coming from Artsakh tonight. He's credited with 6 blocks, but I can't even begin to count how many times he has altered or changed an angle that has led to a miss for Artsakh.
And one, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me, I was busy looking at the wet spot being taken care of. That went in, right?
I was looking at the back of our referee's head. He was standing in front
and
of
I'm
me.
getting confirmation by our production team that it did indeed go in. Breeze able to knock down the 2. Now he's going to attempt for 3-point conversion.
And he's got it.
90-97, still lots of game left. If you're Artsakh Basketball Club, if you're Academy, you're going to look to diminish the time. Abgarian goes up against the much smaller AABA Yetanikian, and 99-90.
And rather than let the game clock wind down, they'll opt for the easy 2 points on that layup. Artsakh has to move fast.
And a foul called with the body by Dane Johnson, I believe.
And that is an interesting time to start calling these kind of body fouls with 1 minute to go in the ball game.
Indeed. I think from that angle, the referee had a better angle for the body. But, hey, you know, commentators commentate, referees referee. As Lusararian's going to go up. It's good, keeping them alive between an 8-point differential. 1 minute, close to 1 minute left in the game. Lusararian's going to go for a second free throw.
A lot of chatter, a lot of chatter. Both teams want this game.
Lusararian able to score on the second. A full court defense played by Artsakh Basketball Club, looking to stop the offensive prowess. And a great steal by Roman Davis. He's going to go up on his own, and the Berkeley grad makes the lead a 99-94 difference.
Splits the defense. Helliger's got a tight handle, but if you throw 3-4 guys at him, he might just be able to take the ball from him there.
Foul.
Not this time.
Foul on the floor by Aaron Breeze. Going to send Helliger to the line, who is quite stellar from the free throw line. Excuse me.
They're calling it on the ground, and they're having somebody come to take the ball out.
Pardon
He
me.
jumped the gun. Sometimes if you just hang around the free throw line, maybe they'll let you shoot it.
He faked me there, at least. I was looking at the wrong fouls, team fouls.
And that's why Richard's a commentator and not a referee, people.
I did referee for 3 years, for those wondering out there, in the intramural basis, and we got a timeout called, headed, and we're going to continue the conversation here. Ben, what are you looking for if you're Academy USA? But before we get into that, let's look at next week's schedule for those new to the AABA Prime League, the developmental league for the professional and national teams in Armenia. We have Van versus Avan at 12:15 p.m., which all times are for Pacific Standard Time. So if you're watching us outside of the region, make sure it's Los Angeles time. And Harazdan versus Aragats at 3 p.m. And Armens versus Erebuni, who has a complete new look on their team, adding Zare Avedian, Karakulian, and Rini Lual for their 4:15 p.m. game, and will be available. And make sure to tune in also for our high school division coverage to for that 1:30 p.m. game. We'll have more coverage on that coming on Instagram. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at AABA.league. It's AABA.league. Now, Ben, let's get back to the conversation. Academy USA. If you're Academy USA, what do you need to do to finish this game?
Well, there are 45 seconds left in this game, but typically the last 45 seconds of a 5-point ball game take closer to 5 to 10 minutes to play out. So you're going to see a lot of fouls, a lot of free throws as Artsakh tries to keep this close. And basically, I think what it's going to come down to is Academy USA playing ball control basketball, knocking down their free throws, and trying not to let Artsakh get any quick three-pointers.
And we're back here at Academy USA Arena, 99-94. Academy USA is up. Artsakh is going to try to foul him. No calls, and they call it with quite the time going off.
Going to take the ball out of bounds once more here.
Once more, they're still not in foul trouble, which a testament to their defense so far.
A testament to their defense thus far. However, there are going to be a lot more fouls coming up, too, to try to stop the game clock and get them over to the line.
Nazarian gets fouled by Yetanikian. As Yetanikian gets a foul there, Nazarian is going to be headed to the line. This is going to be his first free throw of the match, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me, this is going to be his fourth time at the free throw line. First time in the second half.
It's still a two-possession game.
Ooh. Very well done by Nazarian. Very clutch. Needed that. His team needed that deeply. Let's see if he can make the second one as well. Nazarian able to make it.
A three-possession game now. Look for Artsakh to try to knock down a quick three-pointer on the other end.
Helliger.
He'll take the layup instead. That's good. Here's a foul coming. They got the ball in their best free throw shooter's hands.
Avo Melkonian voicing his displeasure towards a no call there, but I think it was the right no call. As Warren Helliger, the sharp free throw shooter on the other end, is going to try to knock down a few clutch free throws just like his teammate just did a few seconds ago.
Academy USA is happy to trade baskets at this late point in the game here.
Oh, yeah. Agreed. As Helliger goes up, it's good. First free throw is good. Second one coming his way. What a game it's been, huh?
Artsakh managed to hang around, except it was a good job by Academy USA to keep them at bay. The game never got out of reach, but it was also never quite in their grasp.
Yetanikian able to keep it close. A 4-point difference between Artsakh and Academy USA, and another foul. This time it's by Tyler Lusararian, sending Harut Nazarian to the free throw line. I don't think this game is done yet.
Still a two-possession game, but Artsakh refuses to go away. They are not letting this game end quietly.
As Yetanikian is going to get subbed out, Eric Tarosian comes in.
We've seen a good job from Academy USA by knocking down the free throws here in the final minute. We'll see if they can keep that trend going.
Nazarian, good. What a smooth ending to the game for Nazarian. Let's see if he's able to knock down the second.
Nazarian has been smooth all day long. And with this free throw, that gives him 24 points on the day.
Let's see if Academy USA is able to stop this. Lusararian's going to take it. Oh.
That's no good. The clock is winding down. We've got another foul here. But with Helliger at the line, their best free throw shooter, it looks like this could put it out of reach. Just one made free throw will make it a three-possession game with only 12 and a half seconds left.
Now will be quite the tough comeback to make unless you're Tracy McGrady, of course. But, hey, that can't even happen with 12 seconds left. Let's see. Helliger unable to convert, a rare miss from the MVP of the fall 2022 season.
Well, just one of these two makes it a three-possession game. So if he can knock down the second one, which he does.
friendly roll.
Probably puts this game out of reach. Here's Breeze going the other way. They're just going to let him take the layup.
And 101-106 stop clock, of course.
A loose ball, another shot, but there's just not enough time on the clock.
And with that, we have the final result between Academy USA and Artsakh Basketball Club, 106-109. We'll be right back with the player of the game for today, who is Warren Helger. Who else but Warren Helger, with 32 points, 12 of 20 from the field, and man, what an effort with 9 rebounds. We'll be back. And I'm here with the writing tutor, player of the game, Warren Helger, 32 points, 9 rebounds. Warren, you're looking great. You had a third quarter or second quarter where you went a little bit quiet, but you ended up finishing the game quite well and smooth on that last free throw. What was going through your mind on that last free throw there?
Just make free throws, honestly. I don't really care about that side. We just focus on the defensive end. I'm a scorer. Everybody's going to score, so we don't really worry about the offense, just communicating on defense.
You're now 2-0, quite a statement for the league, right? Given that Academy USA failed to make it to the playoffs last year. Now they're 2-0. What kind of mentality are you going into the next game as you're moving forward in the season?
Honestly, just win. Have fun while we're out there, because that's what it's about. Play the right way and then win. That's it. That's it, honestly. It's going to be the same answer every time, bro. Just win.
And the final question that I have for you, what are you talking about with your teammates out there? It seems like you guys have gelled already. Yeah. What kind of conversations are you guys having that you've already been able to find a chemistry so far?
I mean, winning basketball, that travels. So we just communicate. I'm going to come in. I'm going to be a leader, be who I am, who I've always been. And then we just going to mesh from there. It's easy when you play the right way.
106-101. Academy USA took the game here. Be sure to join us on Instagram, AABA.league, to find out more about Warren Helger and his season at AABA Pro Am League. Thank you for joining us.